Well, hello everyone and welcome to a summary of Recovery Journal class where we are going cover to cover in Journal Volume 1. Today is day 22 and it can be found on page 54 and 55. And the title of today's meditation is Loving the Whole Shebang. There are some things in us that we constantly look to improve because it is not what we want. We bend every possible way to show we are looking for change. And that is why we seem to stay in trauma longer than necessary. Because we've accepted we need improvement, all the while forgetting that we need to accept that at times we choose twisted up crap. We learn to love the whole package we call me. This is not saying it's okay to be stuck on stupid. It's saying you can't move away from something that is running an endless cycle until you realize and take responsibility for it by looking at it square in the face and saying, yeah, this is me too on any given day. Ironically, now you can have a better day. Take a moment and pause this and answer these questions for yourself, because your answers are the most important answers because they're the ones coming from inside of you. And then come back and follow along. Okay, so in class today we began by understanding what whole shebang means. So the dictionary says it's defined as the whole of something, including everything that's connected to it. So you are the whole shebang. We define the word control. Dictionary says it's to order, limit, or rule something or someone's behavior. Class says it's to direct, to steer. It can be positive or negative. Class says it's forcing someone to do something. It's manipulation. Then we define the word release. The dictionary says it's to set free, and it says it's to escape from confinement. Class says it's to let go. It's to allow a forward motion from any circumstance. It's to be free of anything that you're trying to control. And we began to further build our boards by answering the question, how do I know or act when I am attempting to control? To thine own self be true. Class says, well, I know I'm attempting to control when I'm headstrong, I'm closed-minded, I'm unfriendly, I'm stern, and I'm unpleasant. I'm mean, and I'm bossy. So we know ourselves. What about other people? Well, how do I know when a friend or another person is acting controlling? Class says, well, they're unreachable, they shut down, they won't allow any input, they're rude, they're cold, they can't connect with them. They call only when they want something and they ignore you. And we realize either of these are us, and all of the above can be us at any time. So now we listed how I feel when I can't control something, a person, a place, a thing, an outcome, or something medical. How do I feel? Class says, well, I feel helpless, I feel out of control, I feel afraid, I feel worried for the person that I care about, I want to escape and get high or drunk. Class says I'm angry, I'm lost, I'm depressed, and I'm frustrated. So now we went on to list positive ways to let go, because now we see we control, other people control, and we see how we feel. So we need a list that is just as strong of how can I let go. Well, class says I can let go in positive ways. Number one, by asking others, how do they let go? Find people that you respect and that you look up to and ask them, how did you do it? And ask several people so that you can have that strong inside power when you need it, when you're faced with your own self. Okay, so class says I can calm myself. I don't take any action unless it's positive. Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing, because if you can't do something positive, it's better to just be still. Okay, so I can pray, I can help others, I can respond caringly to others or my family, my loved ones when I'm in that process of letting go. I can apologize, I can admit that I'm wrong, I can occupy myself by reading, coloring, by listening to music, I can get myself into the process of letting go by walking, exercising, I can pet my animals, that connects us with life. And I can go for a scenic drive, and then class said we can make sure that we talk to someone who is a positive influence. So then we answered the question at the bottom of page 54 of what do I need to look square in the face to deal with today. Well, class says I need to look at and face and deal with and let go of speaking up, accepting that I'm not perfect and that I don't have to be, that I create my own troubles by obsessing on them, that I need to set limits and not let other people use me, that I need to face and deal with my feelings towards myself, others in life, and my abusive relationship, and I need to face and deal with staying in recovery, and the things that I need to do, and how that foundation can grow. So then we went over to my page of thoughts, and we listed what was on our mind today in class. Class says money, not enough of it. The solution to that was to save, to work more hours, to budget, and class said to stay out of the mall. Then we addressed what else is on our mind. Class says being taken advantage of and used. So the solution class came up with was to set limits, boundaries, but to not only set them, but to stick to them and enforce them. And then to reach out for help and to remove ourselves from the situation. And class says sometimes you can't remove yourself from the situation, so you can stand your ground in a positive way, not a threatening way, and wind up in more trouble with yourself. Right? So then the last thing that was on class mind today was feeling overwhelmed tending to our responsibilities. And class said, make a list, have a schedule, and then follow through with it. Our note to our higher power was let go of the small things, and I can learn to love all of me, and I'm doing the best I can. So then we summed up our boards to loving the whole shebang by saying, I'm making the best out of my life today by looking at myself and my actions. So here they are, our recovery boards for this week. I hope that you will find something that will help you on your road of recovery, and we will see you next week. Bye.